Hello, this is Jarrett, and welcome to my cold series, playing a Frosty Planet pack on a really nice asteroid on the Ceres minor cluster. But on the challenge side of things, everything's maxed out, including ravenous dupes. But that's not all. First rule, no dupes with frost-proof traits. The other rule is never building or using ice liquefier or wood heater. This is going to be an insane challenge. Enjoy! Carrying on with this asteroid. These set of dupes. Top thing I'm concerned about now, because in the last episode I've seen Chef run these micro mushers, and we've got a little bit of a surplus of food. Not a lot, but enough to make me at least happy with that. Plus the fact that we're attending to a few of these guys, which means that we're going to have greater food source in the future. With all that being said, I'm more concerned about oxygen. We've got one of these guys, electrolyzer. And one thing I really like in the last episode, I separated the circuitry so I don't have to flip back anymore. But I think I now want to get in a second electrolyzer. I'm going to put that up here. That's going to need some power. And of course, we're going to need an insulated pipe heading up in that direction. Let's make sure that's made out of igneous rock. So Chef's in the kitchen, continuing food production. Also watch the temperature here, 27 degrees, so this is going to run forever, this heating system. Obviously we don't want that, so what I'll do is turn that off when it gets warm enough. Seems we've got dupes that are pretty cold at night. Gotta get in a tile right here. Make that an urgent thing. Seen some melted water here for short periods of time. Maybe it would make sense to take the ice that's here and just knock that out of the way. First few pieces of pipe being installed. Scientists dropping that ice down where it's going to eventually melt into water. Start of cycle 27. Miners down here cutting out some igneous rock. Just that's nice and close to our construction project. A little bit more over here as well. Dupes going down to scoop up some that igneous rock in their construction project. Gonna give out a few skills. Let's start off with builder. We'll give them construction so they can concentrate on that. Then we've got engineer. So I now have someone that can do electrical engineering. Take advantage of that sometime soon. And scientists, we don't have a laboratory anymore, but we will. Pushing that a little bit, but let's give them their applied scientist research. Builder taking their ability. Let's go check on these guys. I want to make sure I see some groomed. You are groomed. We're looking happy down there. Guys being attended to. Why not open this up a little bit? That's going to give another food source for these guys. Move that ice out of the way. And we are ready for another dupe. I don't think we're going to... No, not going to take either of these. I don't want someone that's just concentrating on doctoring and a mouth breather. So I'm going to save the game, reload, and see what else we can get. I was aiming for a dupe with multiple interests, but I really like this dupe. This is veterinarian, plus 10. So that gives them to ranchings, that gives them 100% groom effect. Plus it'll actually be higher once they get their skills. Diver's lungs, so they consume less, but they dig a little bit slower than the others. So they'll arrive. First thing we gotta do is give them their warm coat. Veterinarian can go put that on. Let's find a schedule that's appropriate for them. Maybe this one right here. After an hour or two. Just wait for some pipes to be built. We'll also start the construction of a new laboratory. Just going to be located right here. Let's just move some of this material up first. Do that at high priority. And we'll just watch this go by here. So we're going to throw veterinarian right there. After we've got enough of this out of the way, let's put a tile right there. For the laboratory, we're going to have a supercomputer and a research station, a light source. Oh, we use our lab flask ceiling light for this. Cut out some dirt, which is actually perfect since that's needed here both for the research station and the micro musher. Oh. Let's also make sure we get a cot available. Make that the highest priority here. And a place for them to eat. It'll be behind the cot. I think we've got a pipe. Oh no, one more piece to go. Almost have connection there. We've got the cot there for veterinarian. We've got a place for them to eat. This door here doesn't have to stay shut. Veterinarian trying out the manual generator, giving some power to the base. Now we've got water flowing to our second electrolyzer. Oh, that's probably really good timing. We were getting a little bit low, actually. That should help sort things out in the air. I think we're going to have a research station or a laboratory here pretty soon. Next thing I want to do is get a hydrogen generator. Started the research a little bit, but let's get back to that. Scientists currently sleeping, but they'll begin working on that. Let's also improve the air quality in the barracks. I need another tile, normal tile right here. Probably need to do the same thing right here as well. Check on these guys. Got now access to more food. Remember you mentioned sleet wheat as a food source. I think I'm now going to get into that. See a little bit right here. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get the whole thing moved up here once we reach it. I also want to take in another dupe in the future. Let's plan for that. So I'll need a warm coat. We'll need another cot. I gotta be careful, actually. Let's put in a tile right there. Another table. Let's double check that we actually have a laboratory. We do. No one can actually get up here. We'll need a ladder going up. Let's see. Let's take this wood and move this to the edge. And we'll make this ladder out of wood. Wooden ladder going up. Go. Actually, let's get up into right here. I'll also try to seal off this area. And now that I think about it, let's actually... This is a good idea, but I'm going to check if I have gas pumps. That's probably the first thing I should get. So we can build a pump up here first, and then we'll worry about the hydrogen generator. That is the next goal, improve our power production capability. Builder up here, making some ladders so we can get further up. Got 16 degrees here, so we're going to plug this guy back in. Get a little bit of heating down here. Got a tile here being installed because I want to open this area up. I want to make sure hydrogen's not affecting the dupes while they're sleeping. Check on oxygen with 2 electrolyzers running. Things are looking a little bit better. We do have lots of hydrogen. Scientists down here making progress. Okay, so we've got now the pump. Let's do the hydrogen generator research. So decided up here, because we're not going to have dupes go up and down very often, we're just going to dig a path up rather than get the ladder the full way up. We've got this spot opened up, so I'm going to open that. Put in another cot. Still working on this, but we've got 1.2 cycles until the next dupe arrives. Scientists working away in the laboratory. Let's check our temperature. 15 degrees. Must not have anyone on this manual generator for a bit. Miners down here. Opening up this area as well. Scientist has completed another project. Let's look here. I think I would like to have some basic automation with a smart home. So we'll get started on that. Miner up here now. Once they get to the top, we can install the pump. I'll put a plan here together to install our hydrogen generator, along with some heavy watt wires. Miner opening up this area here, so we can get in our air pump. And I've got a plan here. I've got some heavy watt wires that are going in. I've got a hydrogen generator. I've got this transformer that's going over here. We're going to connect this heavy watt wire to both this liquid temperizer, this pump, this desalinator, and then transformer is going to feed everything else once that's built. And I'll have a single manual generator connected to the circuit. At that point, I suspect we'll be able to get rid of these two. Scientists completing some work on research. It's going to give us a little bit of automation ability. A little bit of oxygen is in this area. That is due to the oxylite. What I might do is actually another ladder there. Open that up. Maybe that's going to be far enough for now. Put in our design for a pump. Get that to sit right there. Another single ladder. That's going to be connected into the electrical circuit, of course. And then we'll need to connect that into this guy. And then once we have that, plus the hydrogen generator built and all the wiring around it, we shouldn't see dupes on this manual generator as much, which would be very nice. Currently at 20 degrees. Why don't we consider that to be enough for now? I'll make sure I didn't actually connect too much in this process now that I think about it. Let's see. Need to separate this for the time being. There we go. That's better. Just decided to make this piping out of granite. There's a little bit more granite around the igneous rock, so reconnect that, this time with granite. Let's look at calories. We are 5,000 calories of mush bars. Make sure we keep going here. We've got some water in the pitcher pump. This is going to be heating up. Well, let's disconnect that. Thinking is, why have someone generate power now when I'm going to have hydrogen generator once this is built? 0.3 cycles to the next dupe, and we've got a cot. We'll have this available. Maybe I'll rush this just a bit. Next dupe to join the team is Baker, interested in cooking, tidying, digging. Get them to join the team here, and we will give them a warm sweater. We'll also give them their cooking skill right away, since I'm pretty sure we're going to be using that. Let's look for a schedule. Maybe this schedule right here with veterinarian here in a little bit. Yeah, put on your warm sweater. Let's go to priorities. Find Baker and up cooking here. Where are we with calories? Mush bar 5,000. And I will go and make the next warm coat for the next dupe later on. Well, I might be stopping at 8 for the next little while until we can get a better supply on food. Probably barbecue meat by that point. Now ready to throw Baker in this schedule right here. So we've got the dupes paired together in schedules like this. See another warm coat being made. Area down here being cleared out. We still have our pump that needs to be built way up here, along with a few ladders. Rancher down here and tending to some mammoths. Just curious where we are with our achievements. Specifically the Locavore achievement. Let's go have a look. After this plays out. Bed and bath. Right, Liquefier. How far are we? Past halfway. We have our pump. Getting up some hydrogen. Dig that out like that. Still need to build the actual hydrogen generator itself. We'll start the process of making some metal. So we can bring in some automation. See, this light is always on. I'll cut that until we get time to put automation on that light. We've got some heavy watt wires installed. Just a few more, plus the hydrogen generators and the transformer. Pump up here is ready to go. Some iron ore has been dropped off. Scientists generating a little bit more iron for us. Check our water level. We'll see if we can get this hydrogen generator before I up the priority of dumping more ice and snow in. Builders making our hydrogen generator. Once that's built, we should start to see some hydrogen making its way down. Miner producing some iron ore, or iron from iron ore. And there's our hydrogen generator. So first pieces of hydrogen going towards that. Let's have a look here. What can I do? I think we can. I want to take this out, actually disconnect this. And we'll destroy that plus the tile. Gotta get the transformer built. Okay, so with that tile gone, I'm gonna make that joint plate like that. Let's get rid of everything else. Is that heavy watt wire? Yeah, it is. Good. We can get rid of all the other wiring. And that'll give us back some little bit of metal. So there's hydrogen burning in here. Let's get that transformer built. Maybe I'll stop getting hydrogen in there for the moment. So with that, let's now connect this up. Take that out. Plus all the batteries. I guess the battery that's on the heavy watt line's fine for now. But let's get rid of, we'll disable this guy. Get rid of that. And this. And we'll feed the whole circuitry at the base from this one transformer. Guess that guy can go as well. Make that a priority since we want to make sure this pipe stays filled with water for producing oxygen. And let's start research on this here so we can get a power control station and a smart battery in here. Let's do our first pieces of automation. We'll start with lights. Okay, so we've got one manual generator plus 100. Oh, we need to, of course, connect that. And then we'll soon be in a situation of not needing as many dupes to run in circles, which is going to be very nice. Let's connect this wire with that together. There, automated lights in the laboratory. What a smart idea. 8. I've got 8. That's right. Okay, just double checking we've got enough places for dupes to eat. Since Baker has joined. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Okay, let's fix that. The other thing, let's reroute this around. So this thing's running, this battery's not charging, telling me that that's not wasting hydrogen at this point. Scientists optimize things. I'm gonna definitely need something here for gauging temperature, so we don't want this guy to continually run. 13 degrees. Definitely want it warmer, though. So now we've got 2 dupes and the hydrogen generator. It's allowing us to run the supercomputer or laboratory, rock crusher. This guy here, plus producing heat continuously. 25 degrees. I'm going to get up to 30 and then we'll shut that off. Let's get rid of this guy. I'm going to do some repositioning. Put a door here so we can get eventual power plants together. That's a little bit of research. Scientists would be done if they didn't have to run to the outhouse. Let's check on these guys. There, no one's crammed or starving. Okay, time until death. That means we gotta move you temporarily down here. Similar thing with this guy. Let's see, where do we take... Probably, yeah, I definitely got to move you guys out of there. Open up this area. It's another spot we can get these guys to eat. Let's put in our power control station. I'm going to put that right there. We've got enough metal. We don't. But we'll put in a smart battery soon. We'll go right there. I think the next thing I should research... Let's see, I'd like to get this thermosensor. So that we can put something right there. 37 degrees. Yeah, let's shut that off. This is a manual process that I'll want automated. Power control station. Baker putting that in for us. We will consume some iron there. And engineers should be giving these machines a tune-up. After this guy has arrived down here, they are happy, so, or at least not starving, so we're going to bring them back. So we are on cycle 33. Now with the power plant, that is going to change things significantly, at least preventing us from needing to produce power in the manual generator so much. I think from this point, I'm going to make a little bit of change. Instead of doing this, because that would be nice to have, but I think it would be more significant if we had the incubator. So let's begin the research project for that. Let's see, I've got another egg. Let's go get that out. And just make sure these guys here, we've got some food before we send them back. All right, what do we got? Cinnabar ore, snazzy suit. I don't want any more dupes at the moment, so why don't we take that? I think we'll end it there. And I will have a think about where we go from this point on. Thanks for watching. Let's just actually, before I forget, up the priority of dumping some ice because we're getting a little bit low here. Nice warm temperature, but I think we need new ice to make more water. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for all the likes. Hopefully I will see you next time where we keep expanding.